Students, in continuation with the yesterday's topic, today we are going to discuss about glancing angle. So let us see what is this glancing angle, glancing angle of incidence, glancing angle of reflection, and then the formula for the deviation angle. So let us see what is this glancing angle of incidence. The angle made by the incident ray with the mirror surface. The angle made by the incident ray with the mirror surface is called glancing angle of incidence. Let us see what is this glancing angle of incidence diagrammatically. You can see over here. So this is the mirror or a surface which I am taking. So if you see the incident ray which is falling over here, this ray is called as incident ray, that is denoted with I. The angle made by the incident ray with the mirror surface. So this angle is called as glancing angle of incidence. This angle is called as glancing angle of incidence. Clear, children? Moving on to the next one, glancing angle of reflection. Obviously, the angle made by the reflected ray to the mirror surface or with the mirror surface is called glancing angle of reflection. Let us see diagrammatically about glancing angle of reflection. So you can see over here, this is again the mirror surface, and you can see the incident ray over here. This is the incident ray and this is the reflected ray. Now the angle made by the reflected ray with the surface is called as glancing angle of reflection. This is called as glancing angle of reflection. Clear, children? If incident ray makes an angle with the mirror surface, that is called as glancing angle of incidence. If the reflected ray makes an angle with the surface of the mirror, then it is called as glancing angle of reflection. Clear? Moving on to the formula for the angle of deviation due to reflection. Formula for the angle of deviation due to reflection. Let us see a diagram to understand this deviation angle and formula for the angle of deviation due to reflection. If I take any mirror surface over here and if I incident a ray, this is the incident ray I, and after touching the surface, obviously it bounces back in the same medium with same angle, that is reflected ray R, and at the point of incidence, the perpendicular will be, there will be a perpendicular, so that is called as normal. Let us draw a normal over here. So I have drawn here the incident ray, the reflected ray and the normal, children. Clear? Now we already know that this angle, incident ray with the normal, is called as angle I, that is incident angle or angle of incidence, and reflected ray with normal is called as angle of reflection. Clear, children? This angle is called as glancing angle of incidence and this angle is called as glancing angle of reflection. Clear, children? So now we need to know about what is called as angle of deviation. For example, if I extend the incident ray, what will happen? For example, assume that there is no, this surface is absent over here. Then obviously the ray will go straight line, right? So if I extend the incident ray, it will come till like this. So this is the extension of incident ray. Now the angle made by the reflected ray with this extended incident ray is called as angle of deviation. The angle made by the reflected ray with this extended incident ray is called as angle of deviation. It is denoted by Greek letter delta or D. That is called as angle of deviation. So now how to write the formula for this angle of deviation? Very simple, children. If you take the sum of all these angles, so let us say I plus R plus D equals how much? 90, and this is 90 total, 180 degrees, right? Angle I plus angle R plus angle D is 180 degrees. Now we want angle of deviation formula. So obviously D equals to 180 minus I plus R. I have taken minus common because plus I plus R will comes to this side as minus I and minus R. So if I take minus common, I plus R. Now we know already from first law of reflection. What is the first law of reflection? Angle of incidence is equals to angle of refraction. So I will write this as D equals 180 minus I plus I, as R equals I, with the help of first law of reflection. Obviously it become D is equals to 180 minus 2I. This is the formula for the angle of deviation due to reflection. The same formula can also be written as D is equals to pi minus 2I, as pi is 180 degrees. Clear, children? This is the formula for angle of deviation due to reflection. So hope you have enjoyed this session. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.